I wonder if we actually get to go back and fight him at a later date. I don't remember. Anyway, who do we wake up first? Tifa, Aerith. Tifa.
Is there's a reason why?
I don't think there's much of a difference, but...
Okay.
Tifa?
Cloud. We have to get back to the slums right now.
Yeah.
I didn't want to drag Aerith into all this.
She'll understand.
How do you two know each other?
I saved her. She saved me. Round and round it goes.
And that's all there is to it. Sure there isn't something else going on? Damn it.
Oh.
Gross.
Giant hog monster? Or bull? What's going on with this thing?
I don't know. I think this is a regular-ish enemy in
Did it go?
You
7.
bring it on.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's it.
It's almost like a weird reptilian minotaur.
Just go away.
Let's do this. I see you.
Oh, ow.
Come on.
Okay.
Is that going to affect something? Who you chose to wake up?
Maybe. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel comfortable romancing Aerith.
Wait, there's romancing in this game? I thought
I
there
mean,
wasn't.
maybe not romancing, but like romance-ish.
Oh, Abzu. Wait a minute, I recognize that title.
Giant beast that Don Corneo keeps in the sewers, much more intelligent than it appears. It uses the surrounding environment to its advantage and attacks with sewer water.
But Abzu.
As in the game, yeah.
Ah, so it must be some kind of old mythological thing then.
That's it. This is gonna hurt.
Well, he didn't like fire.
This one's for you.
I'm ending this.
Bring it. Go on.
He did not like that. Ow.
Take it from here.
All set. I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, spells. You're Cloud, because Cloud got
Okay.
smacked. Okay, can I not hit his other? Okay.
One more shot.
Or Cloud is just
He has
gonna
some
stay poisoned,
spikes on his
probably.
tail? Or like a claw hand? Weird.
Okay.
Try using it.
Yeah, so while you were away, I was just having a little discussion about how, yeah, one of the easiest ways to establish a villain as a villain is to have them be a complete creep towards women. Ugh, I hate seeing the trope. That guy was so creepy.
This one's for you.
He is very creepy. I get it. Like, it is supposed to make the villain creepier as a result. And, like, make you hate him more, but...
It just makes me wonder, you know, how many women have been affected by him and his goons, and it just makes me want to go back to that town and raze it to the ground.
Yeah. By the way, to the person offering spoilers...
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Go on.
But yeah, it was a common tactic in old sci-fi and fantasy, and
Don't let him stop us.
the one thing that I liked about, say, Return of the Jedi was that even though Leia had been put in that bikini and, you know, Jabba the Hutt was doing that grotesque thing with his tongue where he was trying to lick her cheek and such, she eventually was able to get the chains that was used to bind her and just choke the life out of him.
Ain't dead yet.
That was justice. And it was set up well too, because you remember how Ula was fed to the Rancor, right?
Yeah.
Because she had refused his advances, so it was
one's
just
for you.
desserts when Leia offed him.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
Whatever.
But I suppose another thing to talk about while we were discussing the situation between the three of them, I know that you specifically have a pet peeve against love triangles.
Yes. Love triangles make me very annoyed.
You okay?
I mean, you see it often enough in anime, especially. Though I've read a number of fantasy novels with it employed too. And the unfortunate thing is, it always seems to be that the main protagonist has a childhood friend or a character that they are familiar with, and then the call to adventure occurs, the plot starts to go underway. You have
Duty
your
calls.
villains, your obstacles, etc. And somewhere along the way, they meet a new character who they spend some time with while they're separated from their childhood friend or the other character that they know. Sort of, this actually
last long.
just happened in this instance, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Where he had been, you know, he had been hired on to that job. Oh wait, Tifa and Aerith are out?
Yeah, he hasn't given me the opportunity to heal.
Mm-hmm. Better watch out.
Okay, he's on fire, which is exactly where I need him to be.
And so in this instance, it's very similar where, you know, Tifa is Cloud's childhood friend. She invites him onto a job, but then he's separated from her and meets Aerith.
Going all out. You're as good as dead.
Oh, come on! But yeah, he did 2 super nukes at the same time. And I'm poisoned and some other things, so it's been not great. Maybe this will mess him up. But yeah, one of the problems I run into in this game is you get knocked around a lot very easily. There he goes. And so it actually makes it really difficult to recover from a near wipe or a full, you know, all but one character wipe.
Uh-oh. He's not dead yet. Well, you may have opened a path for them.
There it goes.
Do you think it lives down here, or...?
Was probably Corneo's pet. And we were dinner.
Ah, so it was like a Jabba the Hutt.
Hey, you don't believe that crazy story of his, do you? Shinra wouldn't sacrifice a whole sector just to take out Avalanche, would they? Destroying part of the city, killing all those people just to get at us?
I don't know. Is Corneo the kind of guy who'd make up shit just to screw with you?
I wouldn't put it past him.
But if he was telling the truth, and there's still a chance he was, isn't there? Then we should go. And if it turns out he was lying, then so what? Right?
Tifa!
I knew it. These tunnels are all connected.
You need to heal him up.
Yep.
But yeah, he definitely pulled the whole Jabba the Hutt feeding Luke to the Rancor business with
Yep.
the
What
is it?
cage.
I'm pretty sure we can use these tunnels to make our way back to Sector 7. The sewers under Sector 6 and 7 should be connected. If you get in trouble, just follow the stench.
Another one of those lessons?
An avalanche thing, actually. We use them to move around the Undercity, in emergencies.
Sure we're not lost?
Positive. There should be a big waterway just up ahead. Let's find that first. Lead the way.
Ah, yep, there's a chest.
Hopefully we don't get into another fight before I find a bench.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I can just restart at the beginning of the fight. If they're all close to me, I'd try using Kiraga.
You're dead.
I'll take over.
Uh-oh.
Well,
It's not good that they're at 1 HP. Why can't you heal them again?
Come on.
and why am I Tifa?
You don't want to use potions?
Why
You're
am
on
I
Tifa.
We gotta switch it up.
Let's do this.
Let's see. I was gonna try and heal them up. The problem is only...
You have potions though, right?
Yeah, but it takes forever. I was just hoping for a
Try me.
bench.
Wait, you were turned into a frog?
It's fine.
Getting sloppy.
Okay. Stand near me, you morons. Thank you. Nope, that only works on one person. That's stupid.
Where are they running? Guys!
Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to use all of my items when there could be a bench soon.
Nah, I know, but you need to heal them up at least enough so that they can...
Well, they're not going to get one shot this time around. Okay. That's enough. For another cure. Another cure. Oh. I didn't realize I had healing materia on Tifa. That helps. But yeah, normally, I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled by modern games where you just kind of heal up to full after boss fights.
Or you have a regen over time.
Yeah, just a slight regen out of battle would be kind of nice. I get
They're
it.
moving in perfect tandem.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure why they're running ahead like this. Because I don't think they usually do that. Or
What was
they're
around the corner?
Ugh, it reeks down here.
items?
Well, the Undercity isn't exactly the prettiest place, and we're under that, so...
Yeah, there's a special chest.
I forget what's inside of these.
The purple ones?
They're feather gloves.
But there's a
Oh,
ladder
right.
up on the left. Why didn't you go there? Wander?
Might just
I mean, I
connect.
suppose it just
yeah,
goes
it just
there.
connects.
Alright.
I was like, I didn't see any impediments. Be a little patient.
There's a bench.
Yep. This is why I didn't want to just spend everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what do you think about that love triangle trope?
Um,
Of the person that you're more familiar with, the childhood friend, and then
I always
the
feel
new
bad for the
person.
childhood friend.
Yeah, usually the childhood friend loses out. Oh, so that's what makes them feathered gloves.
Yep. So I do want to try that, but I'm going to need to play as Tifa a little bit. Is it battle settings? Tifa's the leader. Okay, there we go. Now I should start as Tifa, unless they take her away from me. Which they very possibly will. Because that's how this game works. Oh, secondary question. Okay, good. Tifa scaled up.
Oh, okay.
I was really worried she wasn't going to be the right level. I'm not that worried.
Watch out. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to be a battle arena.
It was really disorienting.
Moving on.
Why can't I just explore as Tifa?
Yeah, you should run in the other direction just to make sure.
Always. I know.
I don't see anything though.
There's nothing here?
That's unfortunate.
Swamp Lady, I would like to buy your purple grass.
What? What's that from?
Dark Souls.
Ah.
You run to the end of the sewer thing and there's a lady trapped in there. And she's selling
Purple grass.
Effectively, yeah, purple moss clumps.
Mm-hmm.
But it's how you get rid
Oh,
of
it's a crab?
Get him! It's over.
it's how you get rid of
It seems to be immune to these physical
There! Go on!
attacks, see?
there we go. It's how you get rid of
That's over.
poison in Dark Souls.
Mm.
Okay, Tifa. I gotta make sure. Finish off an enemy. Do I have to finish off with a dive kick? Oh boy. Alright, that's timing.
Ooh, there are two paths?
Yeah, I'm betting we want to go this way for side stuff.
I don't know. This is a maze, in fact.
Well, this gets us back.
Ah, it's locked. Okay.
Yep. So the sewer, which sell all types of moss. Maybe, but I only ever bought the two that got rid of poison and toxin. I don't think I really cared about the regular green moss clumps because I was just like, I don't need them. Using consumable items is a sign of weakness.
Is it safe to go through here?
It's really dark.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on. Hey, Cloud. Assuming Corneo was telling us the truth, what do you think Shinra's really up to? I mean, they've got to have an endgame, but I can't imagine what it is. Destroying a whole chunk of the city just to get back at us doesn't make any kind of sense.
Yeah, I can't imagine any way they could profit from it. It's gonna cost them a fortune to rebuild.
Corneo's lying. He's gotta be. Guys like him do it all the time out of habit.
They just underestimate how
I mean,
apathetic
Shinra's
Shinra
gonna
is.
profit by...
Mhm. Through the fear.
Well, no, making everybody go back to war with Wutai.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're probably just pissed off because they wanted to conquer Wutai and didn't pull it off. Can't tell if there's anything down here.
Well, because of the water, unless you can find... Oh, there's a lever there, actually.
Nothing I can interact with, though.
But you can't interact with it now.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything here. I think it's... Both routes are fine.
The sword right now looks like Mardi Gras. Oh, is this how you get all the drainage going?
Yep. Turns the lights back on.
That's a power generator, all right.
Wow, talk about ancient.
It's an antique. Older than the Mako reactors, even. It'd be a miracle if it still works.
There's also some boxes in the corner. Yep.
Moss break crate.
Okay, so now you can drain the water and see what
Would
happens.
you look at that?
And let there be light.
If this is what you want,
Ah, The light drew out the crabs? Oh, it looks like you might be able to open these gates.
Bring it!
Whatever.
And that should let the water loose.
Good luck. I'll take care of them.
I got this.
Just remembered, I have to assess these guys.
Oh yeah,
Assess craft.
Scissor Claw. Large crustaceans that dwell in the sewers. They feed on dead bodies that are washed down into the sewers. They are rather territorial, attacking any and all intruders they see with their giant claws.
I'll show you what I can do. I got this.
Was never in
Wait,
doubt.
so who drowns or gets thrown in here? Anyone that Corneo wants to dispose of?
Probably.
You're not gonna pull any of the levers?
They're not interactable.
Oh, you didn't approach them though, did you?
They don't have the...
That one has it. There you
Huh.
go.
Okay. The icon didn't show up when I got near to the other one. Oh. There they are now.
So what's down there? Loot?
Looks like an item, yeah. And probably more crab. No more craft?
Maybe not. Let's go to the other chamber.
No more craft. The other one had loot too. Too late. I've already passed it up. I'll never return. I'm set in my ways. There's the thing.
There it
There's
is.
the thing. Yeah, I guess I'm used to the interacts being... Well, no, I guess this game really doesn't show you interact things until you're like right up and in there. I need to poof.
Oh wow. There's another Sammy.
And
Or stamp.
Materia.
Stamp, I should say.
Bam. Okay, which is this? Oh, it's the key to the sewers.
Ah, so that's how you get through that door.
That's
probably.
lame. I want more Materia.
Wait, go back. What was that?
Wait.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought for a moment that it was just a bunch of boxes piled on top of each other in the doorway, but it was just the pattern on the door.
It worked.
Look at how Tifa just pushes past Cloud and is like, I'm going first. Wait,
He
seriously,
loves you.
Cloud, keep up with him. What are you doing? What is with this weird slow?
Wait a minute. I know this place. Sector 7 should be just on the other side of this waterway.
So this is where Sector 6 ends.
And where Sector 7 begins. Once we cross over, we can start looking for a way back to the surface.
Might be harder than you think.
Let's just try to make our way down this tunnel. See if we can't use those gates to clear a path. We can do this. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Well then, there's a lot of animals afoot.
Afloat?
Yeah, in the case of that guy, it's afloat.
Don't hold back.
You got it. Fine. Take that. One more shot. It's over.
Oh, that was quick.
That wasn't.
I wonder how we'll be able to get through those wall doors later.
So bad.
The ones with the diamonds on them.
Oh, these?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels
Well-
like you need a Wutai, or
Yeah.
not a Wutai key.
The wall, like the wall district.
Yeah, it's probably a Corneo thing.
Aren't you gonna press that button?
Oh, there's a button?
Yeah, the big green thing on the wall.
Oh.
Or the lever, I should
The
say.
lever? You lie?
Well, I couldn't see the lever was on the inside,
Am
so
I
I thought it was
supposed to
a
follow your
button.
directions when your directions are wrong?
Wander, at least I can see it. Actually, I noticed it in the cutscene when Tifa was pointing out everything, that there were these green
I'm spacing out a
rectangles.
little bit
Yep.
because I'm really hungry again.
This won't take long.
I don't know what it is, what it's been about like this week specifically, but
We haven't
like
been getting much sleep.
no, I'm hungry. Like I'm just hungry all the time.
I think the problem is we've been consisting. Well, we've been consistently eating a revolving diet of very similar things. So beforehand, we would, have a lot of ingredients at our disposal. If I wanted to make something special that I found on the internet or in one of our cookbooks, we would specifically go out for those fresh ingredients and make it. But because everything that we have now has to be canned, dried, frozen, and then fewer things refrigerated because we don't have access to things that we don't want to rot swiftly because we can't replenish our stock anymore. It's one of those things where we just have to eat what we can get in bulk. So we really only have rice, pasta, all that barley you got your hands on, beans, canned tomatoes and stuff. So Wander makes chilies. We've made some curries because we do have but we do have Japanese curry blocks that we'd gotten in advance long before. Let's see. Various crackers, chips, dried fruit, nuts. Let's see. At this point, we've eaten all of our granola bars, whatever granola bars that we had, except for that one that you had gotten. Let's see. Tortillas, but we either use those with tacos or breakfast burritos or things of that nature. Fortunately, we still have ham and eggs. We still have butter and a number of different types of condiments. But
Won't be tough.
the freezer is pretty much just
I'm waiting.
frozen vegetables, some frozen meatballs that we had gotten from IKEA, which are slowly dwindling. Frozen pizzas, which we're on our last one of.
So can't you order food online? We kinda can.
Yeah, we could order more food. So the thing is, there was a strike. So places that would have normally been able to deliver to our door weren't able to. And also, we ran into the issue of things that we would order wouldn't be in stock. So I think specifically Wander had put together an order of about $200 worth of materials. And when they got back to us with what they actually had in stock, it was only $16 worth of stuff. So
Yes.
at that point, no,
So
you're
like
not shipping
90%
it.
of the order was just canceled on us, and we're like, never mind. Don't waste your time.
So now we're going to have to go out for pickup.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm going to make masks and we'll have Purell and gloves on hand and stuff like that. But it's one of those things where we were trying to avoid going out and into the stores. And we've succeeded at that. Like we have not been...
The only 2 times we've been outside in the past month was after midnight. And that's been mostly good. I mean,
just walking alone in the dark.
flip side is Oregon has like next to no issues so far.
I'm in a rush, so
Not necessarily no issues, but we have far lower numbers than other states for the virus, so we're still being very, very cautious. But what it does mean is that, yeah, we've been eating far less. I've been cooking very sparingly,
to it.
so I don't make huge portions. And so, I mean, you've You've lost nearly 10 pounds, though. I would say that's actually good.
I mean, I'm 192 as of this morning, which is good, but the problem is it's very distracting.
You mean the hunger?
Yeah.
I mean, we still have plenty of food. If we really needed to, we could survive for a couple more weeks.
Oh.
If not a month on it.
How did I miss that materia? Oh. I didn't even realize I could go back up here. But yeah, losing weight is good. The problem is it's very difficult for me to focus, I guess. When I'm hungry, because like I've been kind of having a low-level headache as a result of
If you
a lot
want,
of
we
things.
can make more bread and such. I just don't know what more.
Yeah,
we can
more bread
do.
would certainly help. I think it's just more varied diet and more things. Oh, I could go get my Cliff Bar. I think that'd be it.
That might help you a little.
Here in Sweden, most people pretend the virus doesn't exist. It's bizarre being the only one that cares over here. I kind of understand why Sweden's trying that. It seems like kind of a good idea, especially if your healthcare system's up for it and some other things. And, like, if you can get herd immunity really quick, then it'll actually be better. The problem is, like, especially in the US,
the problem
it'd be
is
terrible here.
our hospitals will be overwhelmed.
Yeah, because we've been cutting our hospitals for, gosh, ever since the hospitals were made. Where am I going again? Or... wait. Unless I'm supposed to open this? Oh, I see.
Now we
Ah.
should be able to get across.
Allows you to float some pads.
Boston Globe published 11
I'll go
pages
first,
of
okay?
obituaries.
Oh.
Damn it. I can't stop thinking about what Corneo said.
I know. Me too.
It's gotta be a trick. There's no way they'd go that far. But what if Corneo really was telling the truth? We have to get there in time to stop it. We have to.
Right.
Aerith, what are you not telling me?
Huh?
Guys, come on. We gotta keep
Oh.
moving.
Coming! I'll go first.
She was there when they dropped the previous one. Maybe.
Perhaps. When was the
Okay,
previous
Aerith,
one dropped?
Your turn!
On my way.
It was in the past, like
Here
one of them
we
fell.
go.
Uh-oh.
Almost there!
Jump!
Was something eating it?
Thanks, you saved me.
Or did it just sink?
Least I could do.
Hear that, Cloud? Come on.
Did one of the barrels really just get a hole?
I mean,
And sink
they're old
immediately?
and rusty and crappy and have been sitting there for who knows how long. Like, shouldn't be that big of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't go back on that one.
Focus.
Still thinking about the plate?
Yeah.
The future isn't set in stone. That's what I always tell myself.
Yeah? I hope you're right.
How about this then? Think of something fun. After saving Sector 7, you're gonna...
I'm gonna... go shopping. Topside. I'll buy stuff for the bar, decorations, coasters.
Can I come?
You'd better.
Then it's a date.
Cloud can carry all our stuff.
He'll be our pack chocobo.
What was that about me?
Could be a chocobo.
Huh?
Oh no.
Huh? No way!
Come on, Tifa! Cloud!
Cloud, you can jump that gap.
On three, okay? One,
The
two,
super soldier
three.
powers.
Sorry about that.
No need to be.
Wow, one-way trip. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I got the one materia that was sitting over there, though. And it was a poison materia, too, which is, like, the least useful here.
Don't you notice how whenever people become complacent and try to look at the bright side of things, something bad happens?
Yeah.
At least in situations where there's monsters afoot.
How did they
or
pull
tenuous-
Cloud up with his goofy-ass sword?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh.
just thinking of how heavy his freaking sword is.
Mm-hmm. No music here.
No, no music here. This screams boss fight maybe soon. Maybe. Let's see, it wasn't poisoning your BFF. Yeah, but I only need one. But, no, come on. Okay. Material equipment. If I swap this, it says resistance is poison. If I put resistance is poison, I guess I can check now under status. Party, Cloud. How do I know... How do I change his resistances? With the materia.
Isn't it dependent on item
Well,
equips?
see how it says poison materia, biora, bioga, resistance is poison. Does that not give you resistance to poison?
I think that would give you resistance if it says that underneath.
Oh, you need to use the element materia. Oh? Huh. Because it says element lightning. So,
Adds the element of the linked materia to your equipment.
yeah, huh. Because I know elemental on armor gives resistances, but I didn't have... It didn't work with poison on weapon. Which is why I was confused. I was hoping it would be one of
I don't
those
know
that
if
just putting
poison's
on
one
my...
of the main elements, though.
Yeah, I was just hoping putting it on my equipment would give me the,
It seemed like it was wind,
resistance.
electricity, fire, and ice.